What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're coming at you with a new video from Lago Maggiore. This is a fictional racetrack from Gran Turismo. We raced on this last season. That was a pretty crazy race. Yeah, going into this race with hopefully a better finish than we did last time around. This is nearing actually one race away from being at the halfway point of the season. And I do hope you guys enjoy this video. Please go ahead and like and subscribe down below. As you see right here, this is where we are on the point standings. Currently in third, 51 points adrift from Fairfield and company. Meanwhile, here's where we qualified for today's race. Not the best, but hopefully hoping to get a little bit higher up by the end of the race through strategy. So without further ado, let's get ready for the green flag. And coming off the final corner, it's going to be Fairfield leading us to the green flag, followed by Nelson, Christian, Hickey, and myself going to the first corner. It's going to be pretty tough to really brake late like I wanted to, but I had to brake a little bit early because I didn't want to run it over Hickey as Nelson goes straight on in turn one. We're side by side with Christian out of turn number 2, going through turn number 3. It gets really tight through here. Then going up to the S's, we're still side by side, so whenever the apex is on the right-handers, I got the shorter way through there, but it was really tight, so I had to lift. And then I believe this is Neely going on the inside, making it 3 wide, and I had to lift off just so I can, not put myself in a high risk situation. As Bo is looking on the inside of me into the big hairpin, as Christian goes a little bit wide there into the sand. We're gonna get the run off of the hairpin right there, going up through the next little S section right here. Not able to capitalize on that, but he gets a little wide there, and we were able to make the pass stick right there, going into a long right-hander right here to finish the first lap. So after that first lap, we gained 2 spots right there because Nelson went off at turn 1 and Christian just went a little bit wide in the right after the hairpin. In the following lap, Christian dives it back on the inside in the hairpin right here, and I do the switchback right here. I get to run off, and we're side by side going into the second S section right here, and I'm gonna have to give it up because it's just kind of hard to run side by side through here cleanly without me washing up into him and that right-hander before the long right and left. So fast forward a handful of laps to the first pit window. Yeah, it's kind of sketchy going to the pit road right here, and I don't know what I did here again, but I think I just sent it a little bit too hard, or I just wasn't holding the wheel straight into the pits and just got a little bit to chasing the rear end into the pits, rear locked and spun out and lost not only a lot of time but a lot of positions right here. We're running pretty much P4, P5 territory, and we're going to be coming out around P7, P8 area right behind our team owner Ben as we come out blending into the racetrack behind Matt Weeder and Ben Ornelas. Right, so on the same outlap right here down the back straightaway, we get the slipstream and a little bit on the button maybe. We get the slipstream and go on the inside of Ben. He told me to go on by and let me pass, and I actually overshoot it a little bit, and Ben has a run on me on the outside going into the second S section right here, but we're able to make it stick, and he lets me on by for the I don't even know what position this is. I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah. Anyway, jump to the next pit sequence. I'm able to properly send it into the pits without spinning out. Was able to, catch the little bit of rear locking that was happening. So during the second stint, Bo gets loose right here and spins out onto the grass, losing valuable points and positions, as I am probably the last guy in line to really gain an advantage on Bo being stuck out in the grass momentarily. So now, basically for the rest of this video and rest of this race, it's a race between Bo and I for 6th place here. Correction, 7th place. But anyway, we jump to the lap that Bo decides to make his final pit stop of the race. He actually pits a lap before I did, so he's trying to do the undercut on me, and I pit basically the lap right after him, and we have a smooth and a safe pit entrance this time. And coming out of the pits right here, it's actually going to be very tight as we go into the first turn, where we managed to hold on to the 7th position right here, but with Bo's lap older tires. His tires are gonna be much warmer. My tires are gonna be trying to get warmed up this lap. So his prerogative is to try and pounce on every possible situation he has to pass me before this race ends. And I'm trying my best to be on the push to pass right here, break the slipstream down the back, and just try and stay ahead of him, as he's putting me under a lot of pressure actually going into the hairpin right here. He dives up on the inside. We're actually able to hang around the outside and get the run off and defend that place successfully for the time being. As we go through the second S section right here into the long right-hander, Bo actually tries to look on the inside but thinks better of it, and we're able to cut him off for now. And so during this final stint, Bo has kept me honest and been pressurizing me multiple laps in a row, and he gets like close right there to being up alongside me, but that was about 3 to go. Now this is the final lap right here, going into the hairpin for the final time. I get a little loose right there, make a slight mistake, and he's able to inch closer just ever so slightly going into the final S section of the racetrack. He's actually gaining on me a good bit right here. My tires are really falling off right here. I remember my left front was pretty much gone right here. Going to the final right-hander, he dives it on the inside, trying to make something happen, but isn't able to get anything done. Going through the final corner, and Bo gets a little tight right here, misses the corner, and we're able to secure 7th place in today's race. A nice solid race. If we didn't have the mistake going into pit road, I probably would have came out with a top 5 at the very least. And yeah, but at the end of the day, solid damage limitation, and yeah, a solid finish to come home in P7. And so with that 7th place finish, we're able to hold up our 3rd place point standings. 65 points now drift from Fairfield, with McCoy hot on our tail right here as we close in to the halfway point of the season. Gateway is the next race up. It's a egg-shaped oval, and with how I did at Milwaukee, I could be a threat to hopefully podium in this race, if not win the race in Gateway. And then after that is Road Atlanta, and that'll be the halfway point of the season. So I appreciate you guys for watching the video and showing the support as always. Thank you guys. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel for more Jimdycar and open wheel racing content. I'm now starting to stream more on this channel every Monday night that this league is racing on, and so yeah, make sure to hop in the chat, say hi, and yeah, enjoy some awesome wheel-to-wheel racing in Jimdycar. That said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one.